to the feed, buddy. You're chilling with me, Mon, and our good friend Megalodon, who is joining us for the week.
Hello, friends. Today we are talking about how wild tamariki are on the internet, and someone who knows all about this is our next guest.
So much so that she's just released a banger of a song titled Kids on the Internet. Here to tell us more about her amazing self-made career and her new track, it's Amber Carly Williams.
Maybe it'll work out, but please don't. They're all just kids on the internet. Don't bother telling them their regrets. What does it mean to be self-aware? I couldn't tell you if I cared.
And here she is, Amber. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So good to have you. Hey, you've been on the music scene for a while now. You've been collabing, you've been writing, releasing music, performing at festivals. What, you did Bay Dreams a couple of years back? That must have been so sick. What has been sort of your favourite way to do music? What's your favourite part about it all?
Oh, that's such a hard question. I feel like when I'm in the right headspace, writing is just like a very necessary thing for me. But then once I get to actually perform those songs, it's so cool to see how far they come. So yeah, I really enjoy performing, and
I'm looking forward to
a whole journey
with this little project that you started on.
Yeah. And it can be a long process.
Oh, I bet. So like almost cathartic for you in a way as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, awesome. I want to talk about your sound a little bit, because your new song, Kids on the Internet, we'll talk about in a second, it's so good, but it kind of gives me a little bit of a Lizzie McAlpine-y, Phoebe Bridgers sort of vibe. How would you describe it in your own words, though?
I mean, I appreciate that a lot. I am a big fan of them. I would say at the time, my inspiration was probably the 1975, big time.
Yeah,
and I was really vibing with more digital electronic kind of sounds, I guess. So then I was like, I feel like the internet kind of makes sense in that sort of discussion.
Yeah, like the kind of glitchy electronic sort of vibe. Oh, that's so cool. Is there anything that you kind of haven't experimented with that you would like to in the future?
I definitely think that I want my next project to be more stripped back and more, I guess, kind of folky even, more singer-songwriter, because that's kind of where I started, and I think now I want to sort of do a full rotation and go back to that a little bit.
Come full circle, come back to your roots.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Hey, your new single, Kids on the Internet, dropped on Friday. Go check it out on your streaming services. Tell us about it. What's the theme? What did you write it about? What's the vibe?
When I first wrote it, which was a couple of years ago now, it's been a while.
Long process.
Yeah. It was definitely from the point of view of sort of observing the younger generation and even people around me, our age, and kind of how the internet and social media can sort of impact you for better or worse, both ways, I guess. But yeah, in the moment I was writing from that sort of perspective.
Well, it's a very interesting topic to write about, and you haven't really, the topic hasn't aged in any way, it's still more relevant than ever, you would kind of say. But you are performing a festival or two maybe this summer. Where can people catch you gigging if they want to see you on the road?
Well, I'm planning, it's in the works, a release show, because I've got an EP lined up for the end of the year. So check that out once that's out. But yeah, I'll definitely do a release show, and then we're playing at Rolling Meadows over New Year's, which is exciting.
It's an epic lineup on there as well. How
so
exciting. I want to talk about Bay Dreams again really quick. Was that kind of your first big experience of a festival? And what was that like?
Yeah, it was actually, so I got invited, I kind of won a competition to go play on Spark Session. The year before Bay Dreams, and then they announced on that I would be playing at Bay Dreams. So I was like, whoa, two crazy things are happening. So that was really exciting. That was definitely the biggest thing that I had done at the time. Still probably have done, I think.
Oh, epic.
Yeah.
Well, we love the new track. Go check it out on the streaming service. Like I said, Kids on the Internet. If you want to catch it live, you can catch maybe your release show for your EP over the summer, all that good stuff as well. For anyone at home, though, who's maybe thinking about pursuing being a songwriter or wanting to get into music more seriously, what would you maybe give them as advice?
Oh, I think the way is just to do it. Like, just spend as much time as you can doing it. Yeah, I put aside a lot of time when I was younger to write music and to also just have experiences. Like, I don't know, just make the most of things. Like, don't stress too much. I think just, yeah, I don't know, find things to write songs about and enjoy it.
Oh, good advice. That is so good. Thank you so much, Amber. And speaking of kids on the internet, it's probably about time that we checked in with them.